Boxing scene here with Buddy Harrison, father and trainer to Dusty Harrison. We're about 2 weeks after the fight, the win over Balasi on Friday Night Fights. What did you think of Dusty's performance that night?
You know, he got, if it wasn't for the 2 shots that he got caught with, people would say, oh wow, he fought a great fight. The percentage rate he got caught was hardly anything. He gets caught with those 2 shots in the second round. I don't know if you realize it, but the knockdown shot, he did get caught a few seconds before that, which was a little bit groggy. You'll notice he held on the ropes now. But he got caught with a clean shot. And I'm not taking nothing away from the guy. The guy landed, it was like that Marquez Pacquiao shot to me. I was literally surprised that Dusty jumped right up and got himself together. I was happy, but I was a little bit surprised. That was a hard shot.
Why do you think he got caught with those shots?
He's boxing around, he's moving, he's feeling good, and he gets away with, in the gym, he could stay right in the corner and make somebody miss and miss and miss. He got a little comfortable. It's a little bit easier in the gym. The guys got the big giant gloves on, and these guys got 8-ounce gloves on, which are very, very small. And he took chances he didn't have to. And then, if you notice, after he got up, he starts boxing. He looked great after that. So I hope we learned a lot, and I hope it doesn't happen again.
How hurt was he compared to how hurt you might have seen him in the past?
He jumps right up, which I was surprised. But he was hurt, and we talked about it in between rounds. He didn't remember going down. He got caught. He got up, and he boxed, and he did well, but he didn't remember. But when we look back at the tape, it wasn't so much that main shot that knocked him down. It was a few seconds before that really hurt him.
And so what technical items are you working on in the gym right now to keep that from happening again?
The same thing we've always worked on is to box and move. He can box beautifully. And when you box like that and you're making people miss, that allows him to open up himself for him to land the shots. He just didn't, he got a little comfortable and he stood still for a minute.
You know, I wonder, you do have a smaller ring here in this gym, and is not necessarily able to move that much. Do you think that played at all into the fact that Dusty was standing in front of this opponent this time?
Actually, I think the smaller ring helps a little bit. If he could move and make people miss and move around, and you got to work a lot harder in that small ring, you can obviously do it in the bigger ring. He didn't do it. He got a little comfortable and thought that, and he got caught.
What advice did you give him after that second round?
Keep your ass moving, don't stay still no more, And he obviously listened. He got out there and he looked beautiful. And not only did he listen, but if you notice, when he got out and he started boxing, well, you could tell when someone's in the zone and they're feeling good, they're moving around, he's pot-shotting the guy and everything. If he would have did that in the beginning, everything would have been much easier.
What does it show you that he was able to respond to the knockdown the way that he did, and that he was able to adjust the way that you wanted him to?
Well, first of all, when he got caught with that shot, I didn't think he was getting up that fast. He jumped right up. He sprung right up. And later we talked about it. It does show me that he knows what to do afterwards. He knows to move around. His mind was right. And I asked him, I said, Dusty, that was a hard shot. How did you get up so fast? And he says, Dad, what happened was, in all the years of boxing, it just, your legs will bring you up and you're automatically holding your hands correct. And you might not be right upstairs, but from doing it so much as a little kid, it's just installed in you to move and throw the punches. And that's exactly what happened. I
know Dusty said that although he would prefer not to have gotten knocked down, it did show him some good things about it. Are you, in retrospect, happy that it happened, when it happened, how it happened?
Most people think that this is crazy when I say this, but he got cut in a 10-round fight at the Madison Square Garden against Josh Torres. Blood streaming down his face in the second or third round. Of course, we had a great cut man, Billy Briscoe. He stopped the cut, but I'm so happy that happened. He's never been cut before. Well, now he has. So he goes down in this fight, and he gets right up, and he wins the fight, and he boxed beautifully afterwards. So what if that didn't happen? Now I can always say, man, I've been there. I know what to do now. It's in a sick way, but yeah, I'm glad it happened.
You can say the same thing about Andre Ward. Way back early in his career, he fought a guy named Darnell Boone, very good guy whose record doesn't necessarily indicate how good he is, and he dropped Ward very hard.
Someone has already mentioned that to me about Andre Ward, but I don't remember. I didn't follow Andre that much.
Yeah. There are lots of guys who go through this kind of thing. They have decisions that are too tight early on in their career. They have scary moments, and it's all about how you respond, whether that is exposing them for their deficiencies that they'll never be able to get over, or whether it's exposing a deficiency that can be improved upon?
I look at it this way: the School of Hard Knocks is the best teacher in the world. It's just about in everything in life. So he gets cut, we fix it. You know, he gets down, he gets up, and he wins. We learned something without paying the price. He still won. So we didn't pay no knockout loss or a decision loss or anything. So yeah, I'm really excited and happy that happened. Hey, if he learns, and obviously you talked about Andre Ward, that happened to him. I didn't know that happened to him. I didn't follow him, but he obviously learned from it, and he's one of the best in the world right now. So hey, if Dusty can learn from it, I'm happy as can be.
What do you want from him next?
I want a hard fight. I know that. I know that he's still young and he's not mature. I don't even really know what weight that he's going to when he fully gets there. He could end up being a light heavyweight. Now, me and him disagree about it all the time, but he's a big kid, and he's still growing. But we came this far. He's 19 years old. He's 21-0, and I don't want to take a step back. And a lot of people did say, well, like I heard them say, well, he's fighting a guy that was 10-3. Well, obviously we knew what we were doing. He goes down with a guy that's 10-3. And then people kind of criticize him, but hey, he's 21-0, and he beat 21 grown men that do this for a living. And he's 19. So obviously he's doing something right.
Boxing Scene here with Buddy Harrison. Thank you very much.